Hey everyone, Matt here, and today we are playing Dialtown. We played the demo of Dialtown previously on the channel, and the full game was released however long ago it was. Anyways, let's play the game. Select a god-awful chapter to experience. Chapter 1 and 2 dateable, and then Chapter 3. To unlock the final chapter, you must help a man emerge from a dumpster for a final time, save a dying theater from ruin, encourage an artist to follow her dreams, teach an ape man to accept himself. Ah, balls. Alright, Chapter 1 and 2. Arrow keys /WASD to move cursor, enter left mouse space, select, escape, right mouse back. This also brings up the quick menu in game. F4 toggle full screen. Shift bring up conversation log, Q skip dialogue. These keybinds can be altered in the options menu. Yay! Hello. Welcome to Dialtown, phone dating sim. You must now answer this hound's questions 3. Wait, am I me now or me now? Do I look sober enough to answer that question accurately? You look like a fucking hound. That's as hurtful as it is accurate, you know. Alright, now, if you'd shut up, I can ask you what your name is. Oh, right. Anywho, what's your name? Phone Ginji. I'm gonna see if that's how it was spelled. Yep, seems about right. Alright. Scott Cawthon, good old original. Really? That's your name? Oh, hon. I'm so sorry. Nope, don't like that response. You'll live. Anywho, second question. Select a head. Note head selection only affects compatibility with dateable characters and doesn't directly indicate gender. That's the next question. Phone head. Typewriter head. Nectar. Dog man. I need some. Then you got phone head. F342751809. That's where numbers go. Phone head. Haha, nice. Enjoy having telemarketers living in your head. Wait, no, I changed my mind. I want to go back. All sales are final. Now, final question. What gender do you want to be? Note, gender only affects how you're referred to in dialogue. It doesn't affect the NPCs you can date or restrict what endings you get. Boy, he, him, his. A girl. She, her. She, her. Nuclear bitch. They, them, their. And other, enter own pronouns. A boy. Gotcha. Alright. Enjoy having the innate ability to open pickle jars, I guess. Can you just play the game now? I don't know, can you? Dick. Alright then, get out of my sight. Hey look, it's us, a sinful creature. You sinful creature. Seems I'm alive again. Darn. I hate it when I do that. My testes are firm and ripe. Must be getting ready to hatch. The time for reproduction is now. Must find a dank, dark pit to lay my eggs in. Fairground. Fairground is dark, dank, and greasy. Plentiful supply of carnival food nearby. Yes. I must go to the carnival. Well, there we have it. A carnival. So close yet so far. Must gain entry. Must penetrate defenses of mile-high railings. I mean, those railings are hardly a mile high. Bastard narrator, need to lay eggs! Well, you could always, go through the main gate. Plan so crazy. Just might work. Just gonna turn down the volume a bit. Bam. Greetings, Ticket Buffoon! Tickets, 2 for 1. No refunds. Please don't bang on the glass. Scares Jerry. Greetings, Ticket Buffoon! My name is Jerry. Okay, sir. How can I help you today? I wish to gain entrance, Jerry of the ticket booth. Well, do you wish to buy a ticket, sir? Nah, it's fine. I don't want to piss behind any of your rides this year. I simply wish to find a fetid hole to lay my eggs in. Okay, you definitely need to buy a ticket from us if you want to do that. Rats! How much would that cost? $2. Fudge, I have $0. Tell me, young squire, would you accept tales, stories, and other such whimsical parables as payment? No, I would not. Ah, shoot, I was so close too. Hey, wait a minute. Aren't you that creep who lives in that tent next to the playground at the park? Oh no, my cover has been blown! Look, sir, I'm only telling you this because your stench is just gonna drive away customers. If I let you loiter around here uninhibited for any longer. It's Valentine's Day today. Valentine's Day. Or Valentine's Day. Isn't that for romantic people? Yeah, but didn't you say that you have eggs to lay or some other bizarre drivel to that effect? Surely you have a mate of some kind if you're getting ready to lay eggs. Nah, I'm a loner. Well, I guess that explains why you live so close to the woods. That's a real shame about the loner thing, though. Because the promotion we have on for Valentine's Day would have really come in handy otherwise. You intrigue me, Ticket Man. Tell me more. Well, Valentine's Day is a day for people who are, you know, in love. Is this love thing a type of feeling? I don't really do those things. Well, sort of. Love is about joint bank accounts. Love is what happens when two grown-ups start craving more than just business handshakes and platonic ice cream breaks. They start a joint bank account. Love makes two people want to go on romantic ice cream dates and drink all kinds of exotic elixirs and nectars together. When two grown-ups are in love, they'll make joint bank accounts together and go to the movies together to feed popcorn kernels to the rats and cockroaches there. And then one day, if you're lucky, your partner will take the kids away forever and go marry Steve, the guy in your accounting firm who worked in the same cubicle as you and makes 6% more per year than you, and you can finally have a good night's sleep. That's love, my scary friend. Speaking of which, we have a promotion on today, just for Valentine's Day. 2 tickets for the price of 1 for couples who are in love. If you can somehow convince someone to bring you here, you can, no. Force them to pay you in, like Parasite. Granted, it'd take a real bastard to... Mission acquired! Oh, god fucking... Must source mate. Okay, go do that. Away from here. Just you see, Mr. Jerry Ticket, I'll be back with a smoking hot babe. Please don't come back at all. Scuttle away. Goodbye, Jerry of the ticket booth. God damn it, cat, get out of here. Shoot. Dialtown. Loading screen. Chapter 1. The fun fair date. Woo! Tent, sweet tent. To find a well-functioning member of society latch onto like a parasite, you'll have to leave your tent, you know. Damn, I hate moving, even when necessary. Can't I just lay eggs here? Like, do I have to? Great stuff. Great stuff! Let's go lay these eggs. Attaboy! And a reminder! You can bring up the main menu at any point using the escape key, including during NPC dialogue and during player choices. This allows you to tweak options and save the game at any point. Use this if you want to do something, but feel as though it may get you arrested or killed. Thanks, dog man! What the fuck was that? Open menu. I don't know what weapons World War III will be fought with. I'm not genius, Lamo. Stephen Einstein. Freshly inspirational quote at the top of the screen. Fuck it. Farrago. Today I had boiled porridge, drank a bottle of gin and wept. Tomorrow I might change up the order. Direct Dogman. The dodo brings you a gift. Unknown. Fuck it! Yep. If a demon or supernatural requires you to wear socks with sandals during the summoning ritual, I have no clue who you're summoning, but he's likely much worse than Satan. Pope Phonix. The 4th, probably. Yes. Titus, get the cross. Some Roman dude. Circa 33 AD. If an online advert requires you to meet the seller on an undisclosed coastal rock formation, then perhaps you should just buy your ostrich meat from another Israel man. Me, I'm so wise. Doleful raccoon noises. The raccoon I have contained in my garage, where it can do no longer do any harm. Doggo, you really need to stop doing this. My mother, upon finding the good... Gross. You break it, you buy it. Joseph Stalin. Coward. Back to the slaughter, then. Save. Bop. 17 minutes. One save. No round. Alright. Leave your tent. Where would you like to go? To the park, nearby playground, uptown. Or whatever. Uptown Dialtown. Home of everything and everyone. Not cool enough to be in downtown Dialtown. Nothing to see here. Cinemas. So what now? Summon a local hobo. Hobo of Dialtown, I summon thee. Yo. Hey, nice to meet you, friendo. Name's Hound. You need something? Hey, nice to meet you. You new around here? New? Well, I'm the oldest thing alive. Even older than, like, a dinosaur? Okay, kind dead things is, like, cheating and stuff. But yeah, I'm older than pretty much every dinosaur I've met. Yeah, thing is, I'm kind of like God and stuff. I grade everything around you right now and fart out the cosmos and stars and shit. Yeah, kind of big deal actually. Hang on, you create everything? Well, yeah, most things. But not everything? Well, yeah, you guys did some of the work, to be fair. You mean like building society and shit? We do live in a society. Look, nah, not quite. You ever, like, leave a takeout box in the corner of your room and forget to bin the box only to find new species evolved from the remains of your chicken? Thigh curry from last month. This world is my takeout box, and I'm the hungover dude gazing upon infinite possibility in disgust and awe. Kick me! I'm God! Yeah, it's nice to meet you. Are you drunk right now? Is it 11 a.m. yet? I'm awake and moving, so yes, it must be at least noon. Then I'm indeed moments away from severe liver failure, yes. What's your favorite hobby? You ever eaten broken glass or shiny rocks before? I don't recommend it, but still, don't knock it till you tried. I'm partial to the taste of gravel myself. Gravel? Who are you, some kind of weirdo? At least forage for normal things to eat if you're gonna scavenge. Like broken glass and shiny rocks? See, there we go. If you're a god, what's the meaning of life then? You want me to come up with a reason for all of this existing? Do you remember why you created the universe? I remember what I ate this morning. Broken glass and shiny rocks? Probably ate trash, knowing me. So, can you, like, come up with the meaning of life right now? Nah, fuck that. Why don't you come up with the meaning of life? It'd probably be a million times more coherent than what I could think of. I think the meaning of life is to treat other people nicely. I think the meaning of life is to eat or be eaten. Life is merely a game, dear hobo. I think life has no meaning and you're full of shit. Life is merely a game, dear hobo. If this is all just a game, then let me say this is a pretty fucking shoddy excuse for your game. Don't quote me on that. Got it. Aren't you afraid that you'll be arrested for standing on the road? What is a traffic cop to a god? Most traffic cops hold more power than you know it. Youch. I mean, you aren't wrong, but still, that shit stings. Can I just save again? Why not? Punch God! You fool! I'm a god! How can you kill a god with a grand and intoxicating innocence? How could you be so naive? Okay, I appear to have just shit myself. You win this round, green one. Can you pay me into the funfair, God? God, how much would that even cost? $1, maybe even $2? Do I look like I have $2 right now? Aren't you God? Don't you control reality? Control reality? Ha! Look at the shit show happening on this bastard of an orb we call Earth right now. Do you honestly think I have a clue what's going on? You know what, fake shit, you be God for a day. I gotta get going. Going so soon, eh? What's the rush? Gotta lay some eggs, actually. I'm heavily pregnant. I got pay child support to that witch I've wasted years of my life with. Sucks to be you! I'm glad that I don't have any outstanding child support payment. Sharon, wait, no! The kids, please! Talk to a local bystander. You have a flip phone for a head. Howdy do, green partner. The name is Mikey, which is short for... Actually, scratch that. Mikey works just fine. Me, Scott Coffin. Hello. Hey, my name's Scott Coffin. Nice to meet you. Well, pleased to make your acquaintance, partner. So, what can I do for on this fine spring afternoon? Time for me to scuttle off then. Laters. Actually, just save. Hey, well, can you take me to the fun fair, please? Ah, shucks, partner. I would, don't get me wrong. But the last time, actually, on my way to a book signing. You're looking at Dialtown's newest best-selling writer. That's fine, man. I was merely trying to use you for a free ticket. Basically, I'm trying to scam a sucker into paying me into the fun fair. Just a sponge, you see. Mere lichen. Pond scum. Well, now, ain't that a coinky dink? Coinky dink. All of my bestsellers happen to be about parasites of all kinds. You won't find a man who knows more about parasitism in all of Dialtown, partner. Speaking of, let me know what I can do for you, cause any longer and I'll be running tardy. Say, what's your latest book about? My current book's all about people parasites. Like, well, me? Nah, people, you know, flesh colored bipedal critters. Flesh colored means nothing to me. Flesh can be different colors. Can't say I've ever seen it in green though, partner. I mean, parasites. When to move out? Something. Don't suppose you want a copy of my latest book, would you? Are there pictures in it? Sure are, partner. At least one per chapter. Are there words? Would I have to read? Yeah, I mean, it is a book. Pass, hard pass. Well, shucks. Can't say I didn't try. Is that it then, partner? Hey, Mikey, give me a parasite fact. You know, there's a whole world of screwed up critters out there, and I love all of it. You know, there's a critter out there, a little old isopod called the tongue loose. That lives in the ocean, and hoo boy! It crawls into a fish's mouth, rips off the fish's tongue, and becomes its new tongue. Honestly, that's pretty relatable. Sounds like something I totally do. Thanks for the fact. My insides feel itchy now. Anytime, partner. Ow, doing his voice hurts my jaw. So if you're into parasites, are you into me? Well, no offense, but I find you mildly upsetting to gawk at. None taken, I get that a lot. Well, if you happen to have, say, a few tapeworms wriggling around in that old gut of yours, give me a call. Isopod food. If you do, there might be some free isopod grub in it for you. It's kinda edible. What kind of creature do you take me for, huh? You look like you probably eat what I have in my bag. You're totally right. I would. Is it kibble? Can I have some? Call me later and find out, partner. For now, is that all? Time for you to scuttle off then. Laters. Right on then. Sayonara, partner. Yee-haw! Leave area. Where would you like to go? Local phone shop. I like this lady, the person who runs it. Why do you wander in here, Scott Gotham? A phone shop of all places. Can't they do repairs for people with just stitched together flesh heads, you know, if that's what you're looking for? I mean, forget the flesh thing, I doubt there's any repairing whatever's up with you as of late. You know, I find it concerning how this is a phone shop, like a phone repair shop and whatnot. Yet there's a phone being used as a phone. That's like using a head to receive calls on. Why? Something wrong, Scott Falcon? The phone. Someone answer the goddamn phone! I'm like this person. Hold your horses, sweetie. Hold your horses. What's up? What are you hauling for, hon? Where am I? Is this heaven? No, wait, this place is too drab for that. The River Styx, perhaps? Oh, I get ya. Because of all the phone cases. Those ain't skulls, hon. They're just empty cases. Still concerning. I don't understand. Do you want to understand? Well, yeah, what is this place? We're standing in the Dialtown phone store. Shop's near 100 years old now. Set up by my pa. God rest his soul. Hey, God's outside. Ha. Shop initially sold with old telephones, but with them being so common nowadays, Well, we've adapted to fit the current market. Not every purchase has to break the bank, you know. 100 pieces sell just as good as one complete phone, I find. Same thing goes for most aspects of life, I also find. There's nothing wrong with building yourself up bit by bit. Now, if you want to know about something specific, I sure can oblige. I'm sure I can oblige. Tell me about yourself. You want to know about me? Oh, well, I'm not all that interested. Just been alive long enough to hear a few interesting notions, meet a few interesting people. Now I'm old if your eyes ain't doing so hot. Sorry, I meant optical sensors or whatever they're called now. Way I see it, if you see with them, they're eyes. Don't matter if your head's a phone, typewriter, or what have you. Anyway, my story ain't much to tell. If life was a story, I'm sure I'd be one of those bit characters, you know the sort. Just sitting around in the same place all day, just waiting to be found, so I could share what I know about our funny little world. My father probably would have been a better person to talk to, you know. He set up shop here a few shakes after the telegram went the way of the dodo. But yeah, believe my pop sold Callum Crown his first telephone back in '42. We've been in downtown for a long time, our line. In a way, I'd like to think that we're a part of history, even if only just. Who's Callum Crown? Oh, you know. I don't know. The inventor, man who built the very first phone head. Bell became mayor of this here town, then prezi of this here country. Of course, this was all just before the worldwide dial-up, mind you. If it weren't for him, we'd still have our old fleshy heads and the world be nothing like it is now. Did you know Callum personally? Most of the town did then, when I was a little girl. Couldn't avoid the fella when he was campaigning for mayor, and then president. Something about him was infectious. He knew just what he wanted. He had a vision, a dream. Fellows like him, it don't matter what they do or where they go, they just attract power. Sometimes that ain't the best thing for everyone though, and that's the last I'll say on the subject. So wait, you were alive before the worldwide dial-up? Yeah, when I was a little guy, the whole world had flash heads. No phones, typewriters. I mean, we had phones and typewriters around in our homes and businesses, sure. But just not mounted to our shoulders. That would have been considered weird. So were animals different too? Would I have been considered normal without my flesh phone head? Still gross, thick, green-skinned creature. So were animals different too? Sure, they had flesh heads too. All of them. No one had a mechanical head back then, human or otherwise. Huh. Neat. So if you got another question, I suppose I'll hear. How's this place still in business? Selling telephone seems a bit like selling air since, you know, half of all people have telephones built onto their shoulders. Selling parts. Well, like I said, when you first came in, I still move phones, don't worry. Just piece by piece. Just gotta know how to adapt. Speaking of actually selling pieces, what kind of customers do you normally get in here? All sorts. Healthcare ain't exactly the most affordable, and often enough it's something small in the head that's acting up. rusted piece, shot transmitter, etc., etc. So, most people don't want to, or rather can't afford to go to a doctor over every small malfunctioning part. So that's where I come in. Rather my shopping my parts do. With a level head, all it takes is a steady hand and instructions, of course, to replace the faulty part. Of course, teach their own. I still say people should see a doc for bigger issues if possible. Anyway, that's how things have been for most of my life, but as of recently, different parts sell. What kinds of parts sell now? Cosmetics. I see a lot of youngins coming in here from time to time looking for whatever pieces I don't need. Slap them on their heads and bam, you got a hybrid head. Why? It's just them expressing themselves. The breaking down of our old societal rules, old concepts. See, funny thing is, society seems to be changing with new people coming in and old people leaving. I'm gonna change the volume real quick. 60. Bob. So maybe now you can hear me if you weren't able to before. Back in the day, you were what others said you were, and that was that. Were things simpler back then? Things were cleaner, I guess you could say. You knew your role, but clean ain't perfect. Just meant folks were suffering out of earshot. Easy to take a beautiful photo when the trash is shoved out of frame, ain't it? Now, folks are speaking up for themselves and people miss the simple times. But times were never simple for the folks who are now speaking up for themselves, and change is never purity. Out of curiosity, what do you think? I think people should just take what they're given. I think people should seek happiness. I'm glad to hear that, friend. I always found the idea of living as some you're not my ridiculous, given we have the technology to change ourselves. Humans are just incomplete masterpieces, presume we truly can be considered as such. And art ain't ever finished, it's bent. Don't ever give up on yourself. We can all change. Can you take me to the fun fair, please? Hey, can you take me to the fun fair, please, Miss Gabby Typewriter Head? Believe me, hon, I'm flattered. But now I've got a store to manage, I'm afraid. Oh, come on, this place is so... Is it me? Nah, I mean... Look, hon. I'm sure you'll find someone who's into whatever it is that you are. Keep searching. God knows that I get weird customers in here if you know where to look for them. God's outside. Still. So he should know. I know won't be bound to take you, so don't give up. Thanks for the encouragement, Gabby. It has to be you. I crave elderly romance. Kill me now. Path lost? Well, what I'm craving is a paying customer. You don't suppose you're one of those, are you? Bastard. Right, thought not. Ask whatever else you need to, as long as you're out of here before the next customer comes in. Which may take a while, granted. Game end. True title. Load. Thanks for the encouragement, Gabby. Yeah. Now, you gonna buy something, or... I'm fine, thanks. See ya. Alright, take care now, you hear? Leave the shop. would you like to go? Local cinema, local bank, local park, outskirts of town, fun fair and woods. Downtown Dialtown. The woods is probably where the woods creature is. Whatever that is. Downtown! Let's go downtown, because downtown is apparently better than uptown. Everything's purple and red and looks like England. Well, I presume to be England. With a bunch of American flags. Downtown Dialtown! The air tastes like crystal meth, and the crystal meth tastes like smog. So, what now? Read the notes on the nearby phone pole. Talk to a nearby passerby. Yes. You have what looks like a violin for a head. Nathan Hanover. Hello then. You need something then, mate. Who are you? The name's Nathan Hanover, Governor. Look, pretty well chuffed to make your acquaintance, I am. Sorry for me, haste, mate, but I'm running quite late for a very important date. What's gotten you in a hurry, then? Well, I've gotta go to a charity gig that I'm holding to raise money for alcoholic dogs, yeah? Roy pissed, them mongrels are. Gotta get there to conduct me symphonic orchestra. But I'm happy to answer any questions you've got. And if you're quick, I'll be right chuffed. What does symphonic mean? Boy, don't be naff, surely you know. Nah, not a clue. Alright, so imagine a ghost, yeah? But like, it's stuck in a bloody contraption, innit? And it's hollering from inside the machine, yeah? But the screams are like music in that, innit? I understand even less about symphonics now. Thank you! Don't mention it, Governor. Just leave magic to me, then. You ever met God? Oi, the bum, yeah? Yeah, he created the whole universe and that, innit? So I'm full face standing and pulled yesterday. Well, grim. Save. Can you take me to the fun fair, please, Dad? Core blimey, that sounds like right pants. But unfortunately can't. Gotta go to me concert and I'll be right knackered after I... What are you saying? Oh God, am I being mugged? Nah, mate, you're alright, no beef. Oi, so, we done our little natter then, or what? I'll let you go then. Good luck with your... whatever. Right, get this done it, so get on home, watch some footy, out of a pair of orange chips. Nice meeting ya, ta-ta! Did I have a stroke? Talk to a different nearby passerby. Hey, look, it's Scott Coffin. I'm Sky Roger, I'd love to get to death, man. Wasn't Roger in Day Shifter Phase 3? Probably. But his phone. I remember that. I'm sorry, Roger. I love you to death, man. But you've gotta work on those nerves. Surely saying hello just once would suffice, no? I know, Peter. It's just the green one's looking right at us. I think he wants something. I'll turn around and ask the nice man what he wants. Right, of course. Hey, nice to meet you, sir. The name's Roger. Hey, Roger. How's about you bring me to the fun fair, eh? Geez, I'm flattered, really. But our lunch break just ended, so we've got to get back to work. At 2, Redhead? Firstly, my name's Peter. It's nice to meet you, Peter. Yes, hello. Secondly, no offense, but I'm married. But Peter, didn't you just tell me that Caroline wanted to spice things up with Ixnay on the Edrumbe, Roger? Whoops, my bad. Sorry, that's on me. Ah shit, Italian, my mortal nemesis. I don't speak that. Once again, I'm cock-blocked by Benito Mussolini himself. What's again? Please don't ask him any branching questions, Roger. Sorry, but anyway, we're happy to answer any questions, provided you ask them quick. Our lunch break will be over any minute now, and the moment it ends, we're officially back on the clock. Gotta be back to work, you know? Hey, nice hat. Hey, thanks. Yeah, I find it makes my head complete. Why doesn't your friend have a hat? I don't do hats, I'm afraid. I can see this divide between you. This festering gap growing in your friendship. The difference of ideologies. This will lead only to war. Hey, I'm cool with the fact that he doesn't have a sweet summer child. Be silent. Only darkness now. Peter, help. Who are you two anyway? Why do you contribute to the world? That's an essential question. What is the man's worth? His merits, his morals, his I think he wants us to tell him about the daily grind, Roger. Sorry. We work over at the Dialtown mechanics plant. The old one off Main Street. The one that used to be Crown Mechanics, of course, over 50 years ago before the rebranding. Hey, call him Crown. That was the guy who made the phone heads. World Wide Dial-Up thingy. Anyway, me and Peter work at there together. He does assembly. And I'm his manager. Wait, you're his manager? Well, yeah. You see, one afternoon, our old manager ran onto the assembly floor, paper shuffling frantically in hand. He said our plant was gonna go through some new changes, and one of us was going to be promoted to his old position. Was he promoted? To a corpse, yes. Oh shit! You got one job as a phone head man. You failed that. Nasty bit of business, that. Turns out the guy had ties with the Dialtown mob, and the cops had finally caught up with him. Ended up jumping out of a 4-story window onto one of the trampolines we just manufactured. Did he rip through, or did it bounce him too high? What a lousy way to learn that the trampoline machine wasn't imprinting any of the actual trampoline parts, just parts, bars, the frame, springs. I was so worried that once he died, the cops just started shooting at me. I figured, phone lord, if he can pass his old job to me, maybe he can pass his crime to me, you know? Regardless, I persisted and made it through with a brave face, though. You have no face! You hid and cried under the desk for the whole ordeal, actually. Yeah, but he didn't know that. Say, why did he pick you to be manager and not your friend? Friend seems far less competent at being a person? Oh, the old manager said it was for my diligence and expertise. Roger's assembly line was closest to the door and thus the closest to the manager right as he entered. Okay, this is all making a lot of sense. Speaking of, we have to get back to the plant. But wait, I thought you said Roger was the manager. Who's powerful enough to reprimand Roger for being late? Oh, nobody. I just have to get back to make sure nobody else is running late. Speaking of, Peter, you couldn't possibly be cool with being Roger's lackey. I'm Roger's employee, not his lackey. Besides, it's not even that. I actually take a lot of pride in my work. I'm honestly just grateful that I managed to get a manufacturing job here and don't have to ever return back to working at that pizza joint in Colorado. Ha! I'd much rather assemble nuts and bolts than pizza, thank you very much. Plus, there's worse managers out there than Roger. Pardon Christ, you should meet my brother. Should I? Oh, phone lord, no, you wouldn't want to catch whatever he has that makes his skin look like it does. Wait, what's up with... Do you think having green skin is freaky? Try Clementine orange. Ha! I'm standing right here, you know. Well, how many nipples does he have? Okay. I stand corrected. Maybe he's not all that. Stop talking about my nipples! Yeah! Oh, right, sir. I'm sorry, I've got errands to run anyway. Eggs to lay, you know. And hey, if you ever need a job, I will never work, never toil, never slave away for my daily bread. I will die as I live, unemployed and wearing stolen bowling alley shoes. Goodbye, one and all, Roger and Peter. See you on the flip side. Nice meeting you, I guess. Read notes on a nearby phone pole. Clown! Nearby pole teleports directly to you. God, what the fuck? You hope to know something, anything that'll somehow help you get into that fun fair. Let's see. Okay, let me read the first advert aloud. Hiya! I'm Frongles the Clown! What the fuck is this? Clowns don't exist anymore. But, don't you believe in Bigfoot? Whole different kind of fish. Bigfoot is real. Clowns are not. Bigfoot is a feral, primordial ape man who lives in the woods and is only ever seen through hazy, disposable camera footage. Exactly. He might as well be my uncle. Clowns are literally just people with pointy red noses. How's that any less easy to comprehend? You think clowns are people? People don't lay eggs. You lay eggs. My point exactly. I mean, imagine having a head covered in disgusting flesh with a red bulbous tumor attached to your face. They're fucking honks. I have gigantic shoes and yet they drive around in chemically tiny cars. They blow balloons and dance jigs at the drop of a hat. As if such absurd antics are mental. They truly are wretched creatures. Huh. I had no idea you felt this way. Awful beings. Okay, so should we skip up Frongle's advert then? Fuck that, read the clown page. It might be funny. But you said... Fuck it, you're impossible. Read the clown page! Read the clown page. I'm reading it. Let's see here. Hiya, boys and girls! I'm Froggles the Clown! I really need money. I'm a real clown. I may not be licensed, but I'm now also dabbling in plumbing and dentistry. I'll do just about anything for $4. Please hire the clown. I'll do anything. I'm living in a storm drain right now. You think my task is too lowly for this clown? $4. My God, you can afford that. Come on, I have a chip to feed. There's a whole page of this. Skip to the end then. Yours hopefully, Froggles the Clown. Honk honk. Huh! Wow. I think the whiplash I got from hearing this is gonna make me vomit. Hey, do I have $4? I wanna hire the clown. If you had $4 you wouldn't be looking for someone to pay you into the fun fair. Maybe I just want the company. You have me. You are pond scum. Well, you lay eggs. Why did you say that as if that... Why are you saying that as if saying that I lay eggs is an insult? Okay, fuck it. Let's see what else is on here. Oh, here's another one. Rent a chimpanzee. Good start. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Hey, you want to take my chimpanzee out for tea? He's a little on the feral side, now that he's reached full sexual maturity, but just as adorable as ever. Just don't let him near kids, pets, open spaces, fire, or people. It's only $4. By God, you can afford that. Okay, this is clearly that Froggles the Clown character again. Heh, clown funny. Your stomach is swollen with eggs, you troglodyte. You need to focus. Right. Sorry. Jesus. Phone Lord. Are there any other adverts that latched onto that our poll? Yeah, there's exactly one. Phone Sex Hotline. Somehow I don't think you're gonna get anywhere with this one. What about? Do you have any better ideas? Consider, again, the bounce. In case I get arrested or I die. Consider, again, the bounce. We're calling the number, damn it! Okay, if you insist. How are you even gonna make the call? I have phone head! To the nearest phone booth! Away! Also, sorry if I'm loud. Any fuck with the sensitivity on my microphone. Alas, here we are. Hey, look, it's a phone booth. That could probably be someone's head. Or could have been someone's head. But they died. Dialtown's only phone booth. Since all people got their heads replaced with rotary phones, I dare say that thing hasn't had much use inside. Honestly, this booth feels bigger on the inside. This booth might be a good spot to lay my eggs. I know you're into dang crevices, but come on! Surely you want a nicer spot for your future actlings to be born, right? I don't get it. What's wrong with this booth as a nesting site? Well, for starters, there's a strong smell of urine in here. All the buttons on the keypad are sticky with gum, and there's a dead raccoon on the floor. This place reminds me heavily of myself. Can you name the raccoon? No, you'll just get attached. Give me 1 second. Perfect! Ratatouille after the dish. Boom. What did I just say? Sorry, it was an accident. His name is Ratatouille. Your not keeping it. Okay. You ready? Sure am. Read the number out. Good show. Glad to see some enthusiasm. The number is... Enthusiasm was for naught. I don't get it. What's the number? It's, 1-800... sexy phone. You sure you're ready? I've never been more ready in my life. With great reluctance and dread. Yes, no funk this noise. I'ma just bounce. Too late. We're already this far in. I've never been more ready in all my life. The thing turned around. Huh. No dice. Bastard phone, did I type the long text drawing into the keypad wrong? Damn it! How am I supposed to get through with these sticky, unusable keys? Yeah, to be frank, sticky as the keys are, they're not the issue here. The issue was you not putting 25 cents into the phone box's coin slot. Huh, do I have 25 cents? 25 cents? Who did they think I am? Winston Churchill? How did you land on his name all... Never mind. I don't want to know. Look, point is, you need to figure out what you're gonna do now. You're scentless. So, what's the plan? Wait. Isn't my head a working phone? Only just remembering now that your head is a phone? I didn't hear you suggesting it. I don't exist. You're standing in a phone booth, alone, holding a dead raccoon. Bite me. Fine, let's just make the call. Oh, shit, that actually seemed to work. I am prepared for sexual gratification. I never say that again. Hi, my name is Randy Jade, and I'm feeling Randy for you tonight. I'm sorry. My boss forces me to say that. I really should have just lied about my name. That's alright, Randy. How are you doing tonight? Oh, you know, same as always, which is never great. Sorry about taking a little while to pick up the phone, by the way. I'm actually at work right now. And of course you are. Don't you work at a phone sex hotline? I mean, yes, of course I do, but it's only a side job. I have to make enough to pay my rent, which is laughably high. So then what exactly is your main job then? Phone booth. Please say phone booth. During the day I work as a bird wrangler for Dialtown Animal Control. Dang. Kinda in the middle of subduing a hostile swan right now. Good God. Wait, did you just say that you're fighting a swan? Do you typically wrestle birds while you're talking dirty with patrons? Well, not usually. I've only had like maybe 4 people complain to my manager about me doing that so far. Which, all things considered, is a major victory as far as this phone's concerned. So the schedule tends to work itself out, I guess, so you're fighting a swan right now. So the schedule tends to work out. There is no schedule where swan wrangling works itself out. Trust me. Bird wrangling is more of a choice of lifestyle than a job. One with a lot of feathers, screaming, and hospital visits. I'm sorry, I got all caught up in our Swan Talk. You see, most customers call kinda, later. Only weirdos tend to want to talk dirty with a complete stranger on their lunch break during a 12-hour shift at the Dialtown battery factory. I mean, no offense. Randy, you're fucking horrendous at this job? No. Local battery factory, you say? Would you recommend the factory as, I don't know, nesting location for a heavenly pregnant friend's eggs? I mean, is there anything else you want to talk about? So, like, what's your sexuality, Randy? Hey, can you give me a swan fact? Swans are terrifying! There's your swan fact. Can I have another swan fact? I don't know what you want from me! This awful hotline job is my only escape from the feathered honking menace that is swan kind! Sorry, you can just drop it. Thank you for the phone, Lord. Is there anything else you want to talk about? So, like, what's your sexuality, Randy? What kind of people you date? Beggars can't be choosers. Is that, like, your sexuality or your dating policy? Are you kidding me? I even found someone willing to tolerate my presence. That's marriage material. That, or they're just acting nice because they're trying to steal my organs. Fool me once. Politely ask on a date, aggressively ask on a date. Don't pick this one, please. Never mind. That's what all of what it says on the right. In that case, can you take me to the fun fair? Please come to the fun fair. You'll die screaming, Hey hot stuff. How's about we have fun fair shindig home slice? Okay, so you are wise to me. He's trying to steal your organs. Never mind then. In that case, can you take me to the fun fair, please? Are you acting me out on a date? Yeah, thanks for noticing. Well, it's less of a date, more of an egg-laying arrangement. Who cares? It's technically a real live date! I've never been asked out on a date before. Usually, I'm the dude who has to beg people to go out for coffee with me. And to resist the urge to throw the scalding beverage in my face during the sordid ordeal of taking me out. So you're in? I sure as heck am. What do I have to lose? Your organs? Swan wrestling? $2. Well, I could be like a serial killer and murder you for your skin or whatever. Well, as I always say, at worst, this will probably just kill me, which is best for everyone, including myself. Good motto. Words to live by. So, when do you want to do this? Does right now work? Just comes over with the swan. I mean, I'm kind of at work right now, and you know this swan isn't gonna wrangle itself. I'm heavily pregnant! Yeah, I it is now or never, Randy! Alright, I guess I can leave in a few minutes. Take your time, my sweet. It's okay, my time is actually worth very little. It's better if I just run, so I get all sweaty and you can't smell the scent of swan massacre and desperation over my overwhelming body odor. If my manager asks later, I'll just say that the swan won. It always does anyway. Catch you at the fun fair, my sweet. Don't call me that, we're just going to the fun fair, not a wearing. See you later, goodbye, you will pay me into the fun fair. See you later! Thank the phone lord that my pants were already wet with pond water and swan salt. Otherwise, I'd have to change my pants right now. Randy, you have some issues you need to talk about with someone. I'll see you there. Well then, looks like you whizzled your way into the fun fair after all. What do you think of him? Personally, I find him awful in every conceivable way. He's perfect. Well, what about you? I think he's cute. He sounds like he smells like urine. I will immediately abandon Randy as I enter the fun fair. I think he's cute. I'm not surprised, in all honesty. You aren't? Nope. I mean, you eat roadkill. And I have a roadkill in my hands named Ratatouille. After all, what is Randy if not the dateable equivalent of roadkill? Come on, let's go. You've got a date to attend. Yay! This won't end horrible. So, what now? Oh yeah. Back to the slaughter. Right click. Save. Randy's route! Yay! There's a route. Fun fair. There was a city zoo. Oh well, time to go to the fun fair. Woo! Alas, the outskirts of Dialtown, where city meets bumfuck nowhere. So about narrator, there's always the fun fair. And people liking away from it all, you know. It all being what? Civilization? The lack of blood-sucking chicks everywhere? What are you talking about? Dialtown's crawling with lawyers. Lawyers and chicks have similarities, sure, but there's one clear difference. What? The extra legs? No. The chick falls off when you die. Ha! Classic. So, what now? Leave. Just wander into the woods. Randy's waiting for you. So if you do a route and you're meeting them at the fun fair, for example, you can't do other stuff that would rub you into other routes. So you're ready to meet Randy at the gate? Randy is LFP, I guess? Sure, this will end up being a good time and just now. Let's do it. Sure! That's the spirit! Come on, you've got a date to catch. Please don't be a swan. Please don't be a swan. Please don't be a swan. That's all I beg. Hi, me again, just serving you up a little final one-time reminder. You can access the menu at any time using the escape key if you need to change any settings or save the game at any time. Route diverging choice. Also, to make completionist playthroughs easier, I've added this baby at the top of the screen. It appears every time a route diverging choice occurs, remind you to save it at that moment. Means you could reload and get another ending, allowing you to try other endings without any backpedaling. Thank you, and don't forget, better save than sorry. Ha! Hello, Jerry! Oh, no. Take it, Jerry, my friend! We aren't... Oh, Lord, help me. Why can't I just have an average day at work? Look, sir, as I said, I'm not willing to just let you in. Just get you off my back. And I'm not willing to take you myself, so unless you're suddenly able to pull out a romantic partner out of you... He's coming! Who is he? Randy. Did you actually manage to rope some poor sucker into paying you into the fun fair? Or is this some kind of bizarre and whimsical distraction designed to hold my attention while your weird stomach enzymes dissolve a gaping hole in our fence for you to climb through? Damn, I wish I'd come up with that idea myself. No, Ray's a real human being. Damn! Yeah, I figured you'd be able to do that. You look like you can spit acid. Is it the green skin? Yeah, among other physical qualities. Like a flash phone! This alleged Randy person. I actually know a few Randys, you know. Wait, Randy's? Randy? Randy? Sorry, point is, I know Randy or two. Say, does Randy happen to be really pale and scrawny, covered in bandages? Constantly smells like sweat, desperation, and swan rage? Yeah, that sounds about right, actually. Yeah, I'm glad Randy's got someone to spend his Valentine's Day with this year. Quite a pity that it's with a literal cryptid who just wants to use him as a pawn in his Eggling's plan. Judge me not, fleshy ticket dispenser. Hey, that's not fair. Randy and I are extremely close. Name one fact about Randy other than him wrangling swans and other people's wieners over the phone. He lives in a house, apartment, trailer, and or enchanted cottage. Actually, he doesn't. He used to have an apartment, but now he lives in a... Randy! Hey, sorry I'm late. I had to roll around in a puddle to get the sweat blood off my clothes for the big date. Fuckface. Why do you have a bandage that says fuckface, Randy? Oh, who am I kidding? We both know the blood was exclusively mine. But hey, you look marvelous, my sweet. So you, Randy, you look cuter than I pictured over the phone. You must be roadkill possum, because you look like a snack. Egg time? Yeah, sure. Sure, you're paying us both, and I presume. Are those plate bandages on your hands? So you, Randy, you look cuter than I pictured over the phone. Oh, do you really? Randy, I know your brains are probably all scrambled from the accident and then the numerous swan maulings, but come on, man. Don't fall for his honeyed words. What are you talking about, Jerry? He's using you, Randy. We have a 2-for-1 ticket promotion on for Valentine's Day for couples. He just wants you to pay him in so he can lay his eggs in a moist pit somewhere in the fun fair. Oh, I mean... yeah, I knew that. You knew? And still you came? Beggars can't be choosers, Jerry. Randy. Fine, it's your funeral, I suppose. That'll be $2 then, Randy. Okay, I should have $2. I should have about $2 here. Maybe slightly less. You know what? Just go where I am, Randy. Really? Yeah, but I've had enough of this wretch of a creature for today. Talking about me or Randy, I'd like to see how you'd look with a full egg sack inside you, just for them laying my eggs on one of your busiest rides. I'd like to see how you'd look. Randy, please just get this creature out of my sight. Yes, sir. Go on, hon. Let's go do the romance, like a couple of old lovebirds. Ladies first, hon, let's do it! Yeah! We shall! We shall do it! After you. Well, here we are, my love! The Dialtown Fun Fair and all of its grease-soaked safety, inspection, failing glory. So, my love, what shall we do for eggs? Right. You want to just say those right now? You know, get it over with. Well, I would if you'd stop staring, Randy. Okay, hon, let me just quickly brace myself. You know, Randy, a simulating massage directly on my egg gland might help. No! Okay, hon, let me just quickly brace myself for the nuclear impact probably coming. Sure, alright. You need to, I guess. I've never laid eggs before myself. Not that I can, you know. I'm sure it's hard to do without, sufficient bracing. I'll just, give you some privacy and let you get to it. Pained grunting. agonized grunting. You okay, hon? Distressed roaring. Dear God. What's the matter? Aren't you, like, heavily pregnant? I got stage fright. Ah, right. So, what now? We could always go on a few rides. See if we can shake the eggs out of my gut. Wow, that's absolutely wretched. But, I mean, I guess we could try. Rides! Eggs! Now! Anything for you, my love. I feel bad for Randy. Wow! Radical. I wish Randy could be my dad. Could this be? Could this feeling be love? No, wait. It's just your egg squirming inside you. Gross. Hey, look, it's a pit. Oh, Lord, I think I'm going to hurl. I swear, if I have to go on one more vomit coast... Fear not, dear Randy. I'm ready to lay my eggs. Oh, good. Then... Right, right here? Yes. This ditch is squalid and dank. Damp and thoroughly moist! In close proximity to the hot dog stand. Yes, a perfect nesting location. Right, do you need me here for this? Fetch me a hot dog mating partner! I mean, I can do that, sure. Egg laying is a continuous ordeal. It requires sustenance. Fine. I'll be right back. With one quality fairground wiener. Who am I kidding? We both know that there will be rat tails, pig hooves, and horse jerky in the sausage. Look like the logo of something. The sounds of the damned. Dear God. Huh. Well, would you look at that? My babies. They're defensive Neanderthal grunting. They're beautiful, proud Neanderthal grunting. Hey, Randy. Hey, I'm bit. Huh. I suppose these need your eggs then. I'm a dad, Randy. Dad, aren't they beautiful, Randy? I will die before I let you make an omelet with my unborn babies. I'm a dad, Randy! A dad! I can see that, yes. They're quite, green. Let's see, you lay bear eggs there, Randy. Thank you. You're very much welcome. Smiley face. So, what now? There's some topsoil over the eggs and... Good, my babies are safe and sound. Okay, so like... The eggs have been laid, but the night is so young! You should, like, seize the moment. Deem the carp. Yeah, deem the carp. Or I could just, I don't know, flee into the night. Yes, deem the carp! Oh, yeah! What shall we do first? Go play some dumb carnival games? Raid the hot dog stands? Wouldn't I have to walk to all those places? Yeah, a whole 10 meters that way. Oh dear. Bears running wants you to walk 11 yards to your left. Fuck, oh fuck. I just laid a fuck ton of eggs! My legs are jelly. My legs are limp and flaccid. Yeah. Also, never use the word flaccid around me again. Thanks. What do? Okay, calm down. Just look around for something too. Something slightly closer than 10 meters away. Something you can crawl over if you have to. Crawl, hot dog, activity. I'm sorry, what? Also, maybe stop talking to me in front of Randy. You're probably scaring him because you sound like a wounded feral animal right now. I am a wounded feral animal. Hon, are you alright? Do you need a glass of water or whatever combo of whiskey and bat nectar your kind likely consumes? Panic! Hon, you just said the word panic out loud. Fortune teller! But what? Look, Randy. Exactly 2, use a credible meters that way. Adam mediocre. Is that a fortune teller animatronic? Adam mediocre. Shit, it's not over. Look, I don't know, I kind of have a... That sounds like a bad idea. But dear Randy, don't you want to gaze into your future? I mean, my present is already bad enough. And the sign says the machine's out of order. That won't stop us, Randy. I don't know. I think even the next, hopefully much less than 40 years of misery I have left on this hellscape of a norm, all at once just be destroyed. All at once just destroy the last fabric of my future. Look, I can't be here right now. I'll see you around, you know? Goodbye, Randy. Huh. That's odd. Seems like Randy really didn't like the idea of hearing about his own future. Wonder why that is. I mean, like he said, look at his present. Time is scary and renders us all to naught eventually, dear narrator. Yeah, unless you're a disembodied voice like me. You can't rot if you don't actually exist. Bastard! Come on, then. Let's go home. I thought I couldn't walk, though. Sorry. Let me offer a correction. Let's crawl home, then. Ah, shit. Goodbye, my children. I will return to you all when I can. Yeah, circle of life and all that shit. Let's just go. The following morning. Here I am, awake and fortunately alive! Another fine morning indeed. Fuck, oh god, I hate being alive. I need a distraction of some kind. Good morning to you two. Narrators, check me! Did you know that dragons are actually real, but just really high up in the sky? There's also some closer to the ground, but we can't see those either since they're all invisible. You are a liar! How dare you feed me such falsehoods? Yeah. Epitome of worthless lies. Oh dear. Did you know that ketchup is actually just tomato nectar? You are distracting me from not. Ah, jeez, fine. Well, you could, stare your light bulb up close for a while. Try to burn your optical sensors out so you don't have to see how boring your surroundings are. Capital idea. Let's see here. What? God, that's a lot of flies. Why are they microphones? Sure is. Does it help if you clean the place up? So February, I'll get started on my yearly clean later. In fact, it is not. It is June. You wanna actually remember to get it done this year? Without child labor, that is. Maybe. That's really a no, isn't it? Almost definitely, yes. How about change the scenery? Where would I even go? I don't know. You could go to the local bench. Do I have to sit down? Well, legally, no, but why go otherwise? I don't know, but my keister is pretty darn raw. Haggling isn't exactly something I do daily, you know. Fine, you know what? If you want to go to the bench and not sit down, that's fine too. Now I'll sit down, you know, I'll just stay standing and spare my buttocks then. Now I'll sit down. This hopefully won't kill me. Well, isn't this Well, isn't this Serenity bench? That's right, Scott Cawthon! You fucking weirdo. This isn't really engaging me, to be frank. Well, yeah, you've managed to sit down on a bench despite your excruciating anal agony. Which is kind of impressive, don't get me wrong. But not really much of an activity. Other than trying to look too antagonized, lest passing strangers think you're taking a really strenuous dump, that is. So what now? You'd always look around, gaze at the local scenery. Delightful, yes! Wonder where Randy is. Behold! Trees! Hello, trees! Christ, you're easily amused. Right, but I also bore easily. Okay, I'm bored again. Well, why not wait a while before using up this distraction? God, the boredom, it's unbearable. Seriously? Okay, let's go look at something else. Yeah, let's. That's a swan. Behold, my swan. Huh. You know, it's been a long time since I've seen one of these puppies up close. I mean, they're not puppies. They're swans. Swans. Shh. Please hush now. Make me! That's a paper shredder. God, these things are terrifying up close. Why did we have to get them paper shredders for heads? The fancy of having office swans was a ridiculous one, alright. And a messy one. You know, it has just now occurred to me. Randy has bandages on his hands since he has to wrangle these feathered shredder dinos on a daily basis. Randy, who that fine chap you went on a date with last night? The dude with fuckface written on his forehead? Yeah, that's the guy, alright. Wait a moment. You having one of those ideas again? Companionship. If I find Randy, he can, like, say and do stuff. To and in front of me. Which will, like, cure my boredom, mayhaps? Yep, that's the idea of social interaction, anyway. Really? To alleviate boredom? Well, yeah, kinda. Please refer to the handy interaction pentagram. Violence and such, tax benefits, bug facts, alleviating boredom. Love giving and receiving it. Violence and such seems to have more, but also bug facts. Why is it a pentagram if they're... Wait. Never mind. Yeah, wait. Yeah. Why is it a pentagram if there's only... Wait. Fuck me, I can't do my math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sides, 5 objects. They're just basically placed weird. As you can see, boredom is the key reason we interact with others, with both facts, violence, tax benefits, and love being the other 4 less important reasons. Yeah, I refuse to pay taxes. You live in a tent in the park and drink pond water. The government would rather pretend that you don't exist, even if it means forgetting to bill you on the 50 cents of taxable income that you make per year through foraging for shiny rocks, berries, and miscellaneous seeds. I sold my soul to Kevin Coolidge for half a Bitcoin. Fuck taxes. Right. Anywho, you should find Randy then. Might end up curing your chronic boredom, you know? Where is he? Where's Randall? Where should I look for him first? Well, normally I'd say check if he's being eaten by local swans at the park, but since we're looking right at him, it's probably dead end. I have no clue where he could be right now, to be frank. I'm gonna ask around. Around town. You're really bad at this. Town's a big place. Where do I start? Okay, I'll forget you. They know on me merry whittle way. Dialtown's a big place. Well, I'm sure most of the stores in this town have banned Randy from their parking lots for loaning out their customers, so they might be a good place to start. Pipped it away! Dialtown, Chapter 2, to assist a bum. Please help me. I think I understand now. First chapter is doing the date stuff, and then second chapter is epilogue, basically. Figuring out what the hell happened to the person. Like Randy, for example. He's a good example. Summon a local hobo bystander combo. Hey look, it's the hobo and then it's him. Mikey. So then I says, I ain't paying for dolphin semen no matter how many Alsatians you send after me. Well, looky here what the cat dragged in. I swear there was context to all that. No, there wasn't. You just started drawling on about whatever that was as soon as he appeared. Am I interrupting something? Is he bothering you, Mikey? Likely begging for spare change again, I take it? Boy, sure sounds like a hell of a conversation you're having. Now, you never quite know what the big man upstairs is gonna say. Well, in this case, the big man in the alley. Big man? Well, that a fat joke guy could smite you, you know. Probably. Firstly, you know you wouldn't do that to little old me. Secondly, nah, big man upstairs just means God and all. Oh. I don't care for the expression much. After all, why would a being that can fly need stairs? You can fly? Partner, I ain't never seen you fly. I could probably fly if I wanted to. You'd look foul from a ground angle, though. You could really shed a few pounds. Youch! Wow, that looked cool. I bet you'd look majestic soaring through the air. Speak for yourself, partner. You haven't seen his gut jiggling on the ground, let alone in flight. Hey, for your information, my body is already functioning at maximum efficiency. You may not like it, but this is what the ideal hobo bod looks like. My blubber keeps me warm. Your blubber keeps you warm, then my entire nation do you sleep in soggy cardboard at night. My blubber is also coveted by predators. If you have pockets, then why do you need a wallet? Speaking of wallets, say, brother, you couldn't spare a dime, could you? This is grim. Say, partner, what is he talking at us anyhow? You still looking for a fun fair ticket? No, fortunately, my oozing egg clutch has already been laid on the fun fair grounds. Right now, I'm just bored and seeking companionship. Well then, partner, you've come to the right place. We're just oozing with companionship, ain't we, God? A place that ain't in companionship with onion, and maybe I'll begrudgingly agree. Companionship. No onions, I speak specific company. I seek the company of Randy Jade. Randy? Who's that? Say, ain't he one of the fellas who picks up the phone sex hotline? You call phone sex hotlines? Well, not lately, nah. Besides, some seem to be eating the poor man up. Last time I did call, Yeah, I think Cowboy scared the poor guy. What I don't get is how you know who Randy is, and God somehow doesn't. If he's God, shouldn't he be all-knowing? In fairness, partner, he's also constantly inebriated, so that number's gotta be capped at like 50% of everything at most. I do know a few goodies though, so I'm content with the 50% of everything that I do know. Like what? Did you know that Florida's gonna sink into the ocean in like 10 years' time, and anyone who tries to escape the sinking will just be dragged into the swamp water by tamed gators? The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse actually tamed the gators back prehistoric times. Prehistoric. I don't know why I said prehistoric. But we didn't know, since the horsemen ain't exactly walking around right now being bite with gators and shit. Wow, that's equal parts fascinating and horrifying. Yeah, just wait till the end of the world comes. You think this world is a shit show? You just see what's coming next. Anywho, partner, I'm sorry that we don't know where your pal is. But if you have any other questions for us, we'd be just tickled to answer them for you. What kind of things do you two talk about? Oh, anything and everything. Mostly nerd stuff. This one's got a real penchant for sciencey topics, it seems. Well, you are God, ain't you? Well, I see the best person to ask about the inner workings of this here universe is the fellow who created it, right? I'm sure you could drag up someone more qualified. Someone more qualified than the guy who's responsible for creation of reality itself? See, now you're getting it. So, Mikey, what has God taught you? Aside from just about every unique phrase that amounts to change good sir in existence? Well, yeah, obviously, aside from that, man. Well, mostly just confirming which hurling space rocks are on course to hit Earth, which religion is the right one, stuff like that. So which religion is the right one? Oh, I know this one. So which religion is the right one? Since none of them have God lazing around eating trash, I'm gonna have to say none of them, technically. But one did come the closest, right? Yeah, fine, I guess. Hinduism. Yeah, a few things are kind of right on the money. Really? Like what? Well, for starters, they seem to understand that cows are pretty chill. Hey, did you know that cows have best friends? They're really just big hoofed doggies. That, alas, happened to be made of hamburger meat. I'm more partial to the taste of horse jerky myself. Whoops, interrupted God again. Sorry, go on. They believe that the God of creation and the God of destruction are one and the same as well, which is surprisingly correct. Creation and destruction are man-made ideas. No, I don't know why I gave him like a country accent. Nothing's ever made brand new or totally annihilated out of existence. Everything just changes form if and when it needs to. Yep. Before this universe, there was another one very similar to it right here. And after this one explodes, the end of this universe will be the Big Bang for another universe. Yep, partner. Explosion, dreadful cosmic autonomy, big crunch. That's the pattern. Also, Hinduism believes that the whole universe is within the dream of sleeping God, which seems to be correct. You think so? Yeah. Man, I sure hope it's my dream and not some other god's. That sure be awkward. You see why I talk to God now? Because he's a big nerd. Yeah, wow, for Hobo, he sure knows an awful lot. I mean, in fairness, he is also God, partner. Yeah, but nah, it's cheating. I haven't actually created anything in quite a while. Hobo is the most recent job listed in my resume, I suppose. So wait, if there were other universes in the spot before, were you also in those? Oh, well, yeah, duh. That's kind of a job after all. Your job? Well, you see, as we've said, the universe is kind of in a self-sustaining rhythm right now. Big Bang kicks it all off, universe does its thing. Universe size black hole causes a big crunch, sucking everything back into the center of creation, and then it all explodes again. Answers repeat with every word. Generation being slightly different, and hence each timeline being ever so slightly from the last. Yeah, this whole process has happened roughly half an infinity times without my manual input. I haven't really had to create anything or do much of anything in a long time. I must keep an eye on the place, making sure an eldritch monster doesn't pierce the fabric of reality, or nobody falls out of the fabric of reality again. What does it even look like outside of reality? You ever see a mass of red eyes before that whispers cryptic shit to you? I think I'd remember that. Yeah, well, try not to stop existing. It's a pain. Plus, I might not remember to come pick you up. Might leave you outside reality, like little Timmy, stuck on the football pitch long after everyone else has gone home, because his alcoholic soccer mom passed out after hitting the wine. Anywho, God is kind of retired, mostly just here to watch out for reality and environment. Yeah, if anything shows up, tries to follow the solar system, I'll write a strongly worded note. Maybe get a bit miffed. Say, what on earth are you anyhow? Don't remember creating you. Don't even remember seeing you before this. We talked, though. Maybe something about you makes you exclusive to this timeline. So what are you? The Green Man, nothing more, nothing less. I am a being beyond your divine comprehension. A Green Man, nothing more, nothing less. You've got sex nipples, partner. Behold, Plato's man. That's my zinger. Going to back in the olden days when I went by Doginis. Enos? But I don't fucking know. Long before the phone shtick took over. Anyhow, yeah. I'm not needed much these days. Less of a universal meat farmer nowadays. Far closer to the universe's meat inspector. Howdy. Howdy. So God, is that why you give so little of a shit? Because you've done this so many times before? Yeah, I think there's wisdom in recognizing when to just leave things alone. Last time we had a vote, we wanted to change everything for the better, and everyone ended up with phones for heads. This time I encountered one of these timelines, let me tell you, it was a bit of a shock. The crown guy played God better than I do, to be frank. These phones do be kind of fly, though. You must see some crazy stuff, God. That I do, cosmic kiddo. You know, there's something inherently lonely about having to sit bound for all eternity as each and every possible timeline unfolds before your very eyes. The alcohol helps me forget, makes each loop far less boring, since I can't tell what's coming next anymore. So what's the worst timeline you've seen? Definitely Alpaca. I don't understand. Cherish that. Honestly, the timelines that contain Mikey are my favorite. Mikey, are you planning to write a book with the information God has given you? I'm sure I'll think of something to scrawl all of this down and take. Usually focus on parasites, though. I guess I could write a book on God himself if I wanted to play to my usual strengths. Hey, I'm not a parasite, per se. Didn't you tell me that you gave yourself 25% barnacle DNA just so you could latch onto a rock underwater to avoid the mare during tax season? Well, if you're gonna just out me like that, we'd write a book on the universe, but well, most of my claims lack an academically reliable source. What about God over here? Me? Academically unreliable? Hell, I created the universe itself. I was literally there. Were you sober? Shit. Alright, fine, yeah. Best just quote some egghead instead. I'm sure the PhD next to his name would look much fancier. I miss the old days when tribes hit each other over the head with big hammers and shit to please me because their crops failed that one time. Gotta love that creativity. Say, what are you two anyhow? Well, I'm a man and he's a god. I bet the idea of becoming impreg with his DNA and making some demigod puppy men, but he says the idea sorrows him too much. And rightfully so. Huh. Also, as much as Mikey values my counsel, I think his advice benefits me even more. Running a universe is hard, but Mikey's a smart cookie. If I didn't have him around, we'd probably end up with another dinosaur extinction, but for like whales or some shit. Yeah, and I'm even planning to teach God how to read. God can't read? This is news to me. Well, you told me that you couldn't read last week, partner. Poppy, I've been around for like ever. I can read in English, Latin, hipsters, submarine. I can read anything. Even doctor's handwriting. Hey, I may be God, but I'm not that powerful. Huh. If you can read, then why in tarnation did you tell me you couldn't? Oh, when I said that I couldn't, I just meant I was too lazy. Sorry. Huh. Maybe stick to the universe altering advice then, Mikey? Let me tell you, having God ask you for advice on running the universe is flattering, to say the least. Say, I bet you turned me into a giant kaiju and let me run amok in the city. It'd be fun. Again, after last time. Maybe when I'm less hungover. I'm done. Laters. Alright, partner, happy trails. Good luck, friendo. Hope you find your sexy ring bud. Yours houndly, Dogman. Leave. Where would you like to go? Downtown. We found him in downtown, and we can probably go to the phone booth and then use our own phone again. Nearby passerby. Hello. Hello! Hello, hello! I don't know why you gave him that accent. Oh, hey there. You need some, friend. Who you? Identify yourself. Oh, you can call me Harry if you'd like. Sorry. Is there anything specific that I can help you out with? I'm running late for work, and if I'm in the door even a moment after noon, Mr. Kennedy will have my hide for brunch when he eats it. When he eats at the ripe hour of 5 p.m. That's another guy. I like your suit. Why, thank you. They say you should dress for the job you want and not the job you have. That being said, the person who came up with that saying probably never had to clean scud or nectar out of the fibers of their clothes. I sincerely apologize on behalf of my moist Scudler brethren. Your suit looks good though. You're cleaning it well, clearly. Thank you. Gives me something to do for the few hours that I don't spend at work each day, you know? It'd be nice if I could spend some of that time sleeping, but... Sorry, is there anything else you want to know? So what's it like having a job? So what's having a job like? It's, kind of like slavery. Except your boss didn't even have the decency to purchase you from a proven mountain warlord before hiring you. Incomprehensible, thank you. Gotcha. Any other questions then? Are you single by any chance, Harry? Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm sure you're absolutely lovely deep down. It's just that you're quite green, and I can't really tell if you're human or not. I'm not, but okay, thanks for your consideration. Bitch. It's fine, I get all this work anyway. Speaking of, I am still running late, so if we could just... Hey, before you go, have you seen Randy? Randy... That name rings a bell, alright? Where would I know him from? You ever seen a man get dragged away by a swan, kicking and screaming? Oh, that's Randy. I'll be honest with you, it's been a long time since I've ran into him. I remember he used to work over in the nearby burger joint and asked me if there's any jobs going at the fast food place I work at a while back. Just between us, Randy's a nice guy and all, but I can't picture him in a sweaty bear suit. Once slipping one of those things and you... Anywho, if Randy asks, tell him to stay far away from bear. I'm sure Randy knows not to approach bears, Harry. Sure, okay, I'll definitely let Randy know to avoid bear, whatever that is. It's the name of the restaurant I work at. Yeah. Who on God's green earth names their fast food joint Bear? Preaching to the choir, sir. Preaching to the choir. And who could always ask around at the Dialtown burger joint is Candy's Whopper fries? I think the name of the place is Bunny's Burgers, if I recall correctly. Never been myself. You heard the guy who owns it is a huge hacker man, though, if you'll excuse my French. Certainly is, yes. Shoots me away every darn time I sniff at the windows of his restaurant. Granted, he couldn't be any worse than my boss. You ever smell a rotting body before? Yes, many times, in fact. Next question. What? No, wait. Are you trying to incriminate me? Yes. Huh. Alright, then. Well, if you think a corpse smells bad, then try working for one. Yeah. You honestly think a creature that hasn't blinked in a decade knows what a legally mandated toilet break is? Cough. Yeah. You won't find Randy either as the nearby burger joint. Thanks, Harry. You're a star. Okay, you fulfill your purpose. Get on my side. Thanks, Harry. Feel free to call me after work. Thanks, Harry. You're a star. Ah, shucks. Okay, sir. I'll see you on the flip side then. Leave. Burger joint. Burger joint. Ooh, there's a casino bar. Casino bar. Okay, I've got it. Hear me out. Uh-huh. Okay, so, you know how gambling is always a wise idea? My idea is basically that I should gamble. I don't know, that's such a good idea. Why on God's green earth not? Well, firstly, the idea of gambling is that you put money in Lady Luck's a gambling pot and either win double what you put in or get nothing. That sounds fun. I like a risk. Considering you often eat roadkill fresh off the ground? Yeah, trust me, I know. What does that have to do with the risk? Tapeworm. Sorry, go on. To take a financial risk, you need to have starting capital. You know, unless you're like a bank or a sketchy construction real estate company. May I remind you that you're penniless? Ah shit, this sucks. This is America. These macaque given right to gamble. God given, at least 60% sure that the Holy Ring Bull has verses against such shut. Rats, do all fun things require money? I'm afraid so, yes, literally, without exception. What about devouring gravel? That's free, only because you refuse to pay for the gravel. You know that most construction sites in the city have a photo of your mug plastered on every notice board on site alongside a shoot on site notice, right? Shit, so what are my options? Well, right now, you're a dirt po, which is already the typical endpoint of gambling, so really, you've just cut out the middleman, who in this case is a blackjack dealer in a bow tie who smells like whiskey and vomit. So what do most people do at this point? Go through a lengthy divorce and drink happily, typically. Play now or else. Right then, to the bar I go. To the bar! We don't serve hobos. That means you, God! Aha! Welcome to the Lock and Whiskey, sir! My name is Pierre, and I'll be your barman tonight. I find your suspenders funny. Tee hee hee, your name is the same as a wooden dock canoe park. Is the same as the wooden dock canoes park at. Yes, it is. So what's your poison? Mr. Barman, send me a drink. Tell me about your job. Well, I'm basically working 2 jobs for a full-time man and part-time therapist. Those are 2 very different jobs. Oh no, they're essentially the very same job. You see, drunkards come in here asking for booze, so I get them all liquored up and they start overspilling. First about their awful lives and spilling whiskey on themselves, which promptly ends their night. Yeah, at the moment I'm studying to get certified by the Dialtown Psychology Association, since, you know, given louts therapy is half my job anyway, might as well get paid for it too, you know? Therapy is for suckers, trauma is for babies. Can you give me therapy? Can I? Sure, Housey, why not? Nice, groovy. But the question is, will I? Will you? Sure, again, don't see why not. Okay, let's start at the beginning. What's your first memory? Hatch. Huh, alright, that'll do it. Tell me, what was your mother like? Egg. Right, but surely someone must have laid that egg, right? I'm about to lay some eggs. Is it me? Did I lay the egg? Right, but at this point in your development, you're inside the egg. So there's a me and a bird egg. I'm gonna lay tiny eggs. Oh my god, how many layers are there? Does it just keep going? Moving on from Eggception. You've made it this far, so surely someone must have helped raise you. Bathe you, feed you, clean up your dirty laundry. Have you ever had, say, a roommate? I guess you could say that. Bastard, mustachioed zoo man. I don't feel as though we're getting to the root of your issues. What are my issues? Well, I don't know. You're the one who asked for therapy. Okay, Plan B. Why don't you tell me what you think is wrong? Wrong with me, or like the world? Whatever you think is most suitable. 40 minutes of directionless ranting later. So then I said to him, I don't care how much of a stake you have in the Sally Exchange. I'm not paying a dime for even a drop of this dolphin semen. Hey, that's what God said, I think. Wait, I have to stop you right there. Why, did I just have a breakthrough? Oh, no, I just have to stop you. Jerry, Christ, you're even more screwed up than that dude with all those sick dogs. So what's my diagnosis then? You're not a human. It's green skin, give it away. And you should really not be alive. Says who? Says a pathologist who can vouch that eating 14 dead skunks in a week is probably not something that human immune systems can even tolerate. I've actually gone higher than 14, you know. Thanks, I'd like to think so too. Please stop talking. Okay. Right, then, is that all? Tell me more about this place. Oh, you're looking to learn more about this building, you've come to the right place. So, basically, this whole place is a front for the Dialtown mob. Wait, what? Yeah! Casino Park was originally set up by the mob to launder money or so, I believe. Since all the gang had to do was blow up all their money on stupid bets, it seemed foolproof, you know? But, of course, they managed to fuck even that up and kept winning their money back somehow. Which was far from inconspicuous, I can assure you. So many members just kept leaving because they kept winning back more than enough to retire on. Huh, what then? Well, we also rigged the games too, just to make up for our losses, you know? This worked for all of a day, and soon we had the Dialtown Casino Regulatory Commission on our collective asses. And with them came the mayor. Let me tell you, my green pal, she is not someone you want to anger. Yeah? Terribly catty woman, if you catch my drift. Long story short, the mayor forced us to register the mob as a limited liability company, and we pay taxes now. Geez, that's rough. Yeah, the casino actually functions as a bit of a loss now. Combined with the mob's lack of finesse at performing their various romps, plots, tricks, and schemes. Oh, and their capers, can't forget those. Right, yes. Anyway, the bar is really what keeps the whole operation afloat. So, is this also their HQ? Oh, yeah! They're down in the basement playing cards. Want me to pass a message along? They're not awfully hard to find, are they? Mobs generally aren't, anyway. Oh look, a bunch of elderly Italian-American gentlemen in suits eating lasagna over at the same table every night. You're talking about pulling off hits. I wonder what job these men could do for a living. I mean, Plus, someone's gotta be the face of the organization because, somebody's gotta collect their mail. Does the mob get a lot of mail? Oh, phone lord, no! Our organization's a colossal failure. Nobody in their right mind would come to us for a job. But you never know. Plus, the mayor needs a public address to send her tax collectors to, Why did she allow you guys to operate in Dialtown at all? It seems like she could obliterate you all on a moment's notice. Well, actually, it's very simple. The mayor sets Dialtown's taxes at a low rate compared to the towns and the rest of the state gets brownie points with their citizens for keeping taxes so low. Then gets the mob to rob citizens and taxes the mob at a higher rate, allowing her to essentially collect twice on the same schmuck's paycheck, We're basically like the IRS, but far more squeamish and far less feared. I see. That all sounds kind of evil. What does she use the extra money for? I think she puts it back into paving roads or maybe education. Oh, God knows we sure need more of that here. Bullshit, to quote Albert Einstein. I'll never let my education get in the way of my casual drug use. That doesn't sound quite right. I don't know, the phrase off by heart. Slightly high right now. I see. Anywho, that was all very corrupt. Thank you for your time. Don't mention it, sir. Need anything else then? Mr. Barman, send me a drink. Pardon? Mr. Sandbar, drink me some sand. Sir, are you having a stroke? Sand! Okay! I think you've already had enough to drink. Funny, since I haven't even served you yet. Sorry, pal, says here only 19 per customer. Them's the breaks. Sternbo, I have other questions. Yeah, I'm satisfied. See you later, Pierre. Alright, take care now, you hear? Well, I think now is a good time to save. Because we are 2 hours into recording. 2 fucking hours. Honestly, if anybody is even at the end of this fucking video, I'm surprised. You spent 2 hours of your life and wasted it. So good job on you, I guess. Anyways, if you liked the video, like it. If you want to see more of this content, make sure to subscribe. Also, make sure to check out the Day Shift at Friday series and more future uploads of Dialtown. Have a good day and do what you do best. See ya!